Hi, everyone. So I'm going to reply to a couple of questions. All right. So for those of you that have asked me, I don't really want to answer things about gender in that sense because in what I do, you are born what you are born. All right. If you want to change that, you can change it, but the destinies remains the same. So if you are born a male and I do your destiny that way, then it stays that way. If you've changed your hoo-ha and your parts, it does not change your destiny. It remains. Okay. You have to die and come back to this earth for your destiny to change, as in male or female. Okay, so yeah, a woman has reproductive things, etc., and it doesn't mean. How do I put it? For me, a woman is a woman and a man is a man. A woman has the reproductive system, and the ova is what it's all about. So a man cannot fertile an ova. That's it. He's there for the woman to fertilize it, but he can't do it. All right. That's all I've got to say about the transgender thing. For all the questions that actually came through, I can't answer you because I need a birth date. I need to see why that person has become the way they are, etc. All right, and it is in a person's chart all the time. All right, so I also want to talk about all the dates you've all been sending me. My goodness, the world was supposed to end last month. You know that, huh? All the dates of the world is ending, the world is ending, the world is ending. And I look at it and most of you I've just replied, yeah, not happening. Yeah, not happening. No, it's BS, all that. But now you're all sending me good old Alexa. And Alexa is asked a question and Alexa replies to the end of to World War III and to the end of the world. And it's amazing because it was also World War III was supposed to happen a few months ago, and the end of the world was supposed to happen last month, according to Alexa. So it was going to end actually just last Monday. And then it's going to have the World War III is going to happen again on Tuesday. Tuesday is the 31st, yeah. That kind of thing. So I can't reply to that. If you want to give me a birthday, I can do a lot from that birthday. And so keep in mind, whatever the year is all about, each year there's the calligraphy, and that calligraphy and the meaning of it and how it's written. If you're writing this calligraphy, for instance, and the brush stroke changes, it changes the meaning of that calligraphy. So this is how amazing Chinese astrology is. The solar astrology is. And that's what I work with. Each line possesses information which I relay to you every year and what it's all about. And, and like I said, the pressure and the speed of that pointed brush changes the image, then the image changes meaning. And so I explain that to you. And the person that invented this, they may have been smoking something at one stage, but it is so accurate, it's ridiculous. And for those of you that say to me, what do I see for you? I actually don't see as in clairvoyancy or mediumship. I really, really don't. I know I'm accurate, but it's because you've given me a birth date to work with, and that is it. Otherwise, no, I do not have any of that. Okay, I don't have any of that ability. Seriously, I don't. I know most of you don't believe me and you just look at me like I'm lying to you. Anyway, okay, so the other one is I talked once about and I posted about it's called Appeal, and it is a toxic sticker. It's a toxic thing, and there's a sticker put on it. Well, they're not putting that sticker on here because now we know that this is toxic and we won't buy it. So what I'm saying to you, if it's not grown in Australia, then don't buy it, seriously, because you have no idea. And that you can look that up yourself. I've posted about it before. And if you get one of those fruit or vegetables that is covered with that, the vegetable or the fruit will actually rot on the inside, and on the outside it will still look like it's an apple or it's a banana or that. So that's how bad it is. It's all up to you. Okay, and the other one was I spoke about the big build in the last one, and someone said to me, I haven't seen anything written about that. Yes, you haven't yet, but you will. And I cannot, the reason I can't name people is because the way I do it is if I find out who the person is, then I look up a birthday. I can't get any of these people's birthday, and I think they're on to me because when I look up somebody's birthday now, it says 1962 to 1963. That's their birth. Seriously, it is what they're doing now. So, yeah, and that's how it is. So if I can't find the CEO's birthday, I can't tell you exactly the date this is going to go down. But I know that the big build is going down, and that is it. So a while ago, I started doing a Cert IV for trainer and assessor because mine has been superseded 3 times. So I started it, and it is a 12 to 15 month certificate, but I said I'll do it in 4 months. So I had to organise 8 people, 3 people, etc. for they're like sessions or courses that I write, and I have to record and how I deliver them, etc., etc. So I decided to do the 5 elements, and the 5 element one, I must say, is effing amazing. Yeah, blowing my own horn, my sister says. So it's amazing, and I've decided to actually, from doing it, and yes, 100% satisfactory. I've decided to actually run that course. It's a 2-hour course, so you can get a group, you can get just yourself, and for 2 hours, if you want to know more about the 5 elements, what they represent, it's totally different to the workshop. So it's just the 5 elements. And it is for those that do not want to do the whole course and just want to know these 5 elements. What is it about them? What do they do for you in your chart, and how they change in your chart, etc., etc. It is not clashes. It's not combines. It's none of that. It's not harms. Yeah, it's just the 5 elements, and it is a 2-hour session. And I'm very, very rapt about it because I can now give you something and you don't have to do the whole course. And that is how that came about. So if you are interested in that, just let me know. I will post about it another time as well. And where does this happen? It basically happens on your kitchen table or my kitchen table. That is it, because I don't have a class room to do that from. All right. And that is it. Thank you for all those questions. I know I've gathered them, but yeah. So, just stop looking, just stop watching your TV for one, and stop getting from whoever tells you the world's going to end, you should ask for more information. That's it, really, because they're the ones that are telling it. So emphasize, why, etc., how, blah, blah, blah. You can't just say that. And stop listening to Alexa, for God's sake, because I think the world has ended more than 10 times already. And that is it. Have a great weekend.